Never start a video without drinking. You know, I've been gone. I haven't done any videos on this channel for ages, and you lot haven't even noticed. Probably don't even watch this one, so don't even know why I'm making it. Right, so the other day I was scrolling through the marketplace, Facebook marketplace, and I come across, don't be rude, I come across this broken scooter. I think there is actually a Xiaomi M365, but it's the newer version. So this is the AOVO Pro. It was on there for 50 quid. So there's a broken mudguard at the back, a broken handle. No, there's not a broken handle. There's a broken brake handle, and it's got an error message on the display. So the error message is, I did a quick Google search. There's not really a lot of videos on there, so hopefully if you guys have got this and I can sort it out today, I've helped you out. If not, we'll be scratching our heads wondering how we do it. This is the said scooter. It is, you know, what you see all the kids using now. So if you push this, I'm getting these lights. So it's basically 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1. Just constantly doing that. Now I did do a bit of Google search, and somebody said if you hold that down, hold down your throttle for ages, it resets it. As you can see, I'm holding it down for ages and it's doing nothing. Now, I personally think why that error message is doing this is because this is broke. See, it's literally hanging out. So I think because that snapped, it's telling the display or the controller there's something wrong with it, and to put it into limp mode, I suppose, or some kind of don't use mode. The other thing I've seen is this is, you know, hanging on by a thread or a bolt. Actually not a thread. Other than that, it looks pretty decent shape, really. It should be an easy fix, but I've said this before, bring me in again. I've got a new mudguard. I think that was about 15 quid. And I bought a new brake lever, which was about £15 as well. So I spent about 30 quid plus £50 for the scooter. So I'm in on this scooter £80, and I'm hoping to sell it for a profit, but we shall see. Right, first things first, let's get this off, this broken mudguard. We're going to take that off and we are going to replace it with the new one. I'm hoping we get some new bolts in that packet. So this has got a brake light built into the back of it, and that's your cable on the end there. So I'm pretty sure, looking at that, it's pulled the wire out. I may have a spare one of these lying around. Part. It's got some screws, and then it just slides out. Get your new one, put it through, get your screws. So I've just gone through my box of goodies, and I did find a brand new light, but unfortunately it's got a different end to it. It's got a different cable, but it's actually the other end I need anyway, so it's completely pointless to me. I just wasted 20 minutes of my night. So it looks like I'm gonna have to order a cable from the controller. Order a cable from the controller to the mudguard, which I don't even know you can get them. If not, I might have to just do a bit of soldering. Just pull those pins out, solder a bit of wire on there, and just make sure it's sealed, and it'll be fine. Right, and then we're going to put that one in first. Right, so as you can see, that is now solid. What we're going to have to do is take this grip off, and then underneath there's a couple of Allen keys, is it? Twist and pull. And that comes off. Crazy frog. Wee, 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 wee. That's pretty much how you take the control off, the grip off. So we need an Allen key. We're going to guess this one. I'm going with that one. And as per usual, got it wrong. Got it wrong again. Got it wrong again. My mom always said stupid isn't stupid does, sir. Yep, first time. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, is it? Loosey loose, lefty. I don't know, I get confused with names. There we go, that was why it's broke, because it snapped. So what we need to do is take off this screen. I think it's only glued on. Just like that. We need to take these screws off, take the display out, and that will give us access. Here's a tiny little screwdriver. And when I mean tiny, I do mean tiny. This is a little baby one. I think I've probably got this from a cracker or something. We've got access to all of this in here. So if you give this wire a tug, it should start pulling. So it's that one. Yeah, so that's your brake cable. Always cut away from you, unless you want to stab yourself, and obviously go for it. Right, you can see that little plug in there, can't you? If I push that in, I'm trying to do this with one hand and it's making life even harder. The plug is now just there. Right, so this is right in the way. It's doing my head in. Right, so my theory is if I turn this on now, that shouldn't be blinking. Is that right? Or have I got to put the ball in? I don't know, let's try it, shall we? Why not? What's it gonna do? Blow up? Could do. So that is how you fix that error if you get it. If you get the flashing lights, it could be to do with your handbrake, your brake lever, and I'm pretty sure it could also be to do with your throttle as well. That is a possibility. I've noticed that this is hanging out, and I've got a spare one of these, so I might just swap it while this is all open. I might just swap this. Right, so this is what's just happened, and it's really annoyed me. So there's a broken wire, there's a broken big throttle. It wasn't really broke. The metal washer, whatever you call it, was loose. So I found a new bolt, put that in there, and that's where it went wrong. The bolt wouldn't fit, and it got stuck. So I tried taking it out, and it ripped the wire, and it's dead basically. So I'm gonna have to order one of these, and I might order another one of these as well because I've slightly cracked that bit there. Yeah, so that's annoyed me because I thought this would have been a piece of piss, which it was, to be honest with you. It turns on, it powered up, it moved, so it's working. I just broke something else and now I've got to fix that. So I'll order that tonight. Hopefully it'll be here by the weekend. This will all be wrapped up by the weekend, and next time you see me I should have the throttle in my hand. It's been a couple of days. I've ordered my bits from eBay. If you remember, the throttle had gone. Well, you shouldn't forget, it was only a couple of seconds ago. So the throttle's turned up, the rear light and the cable for the back have both turned up. I have noticed that the throttle was missing the washer that holds it in place, so I've done a bit of like MacGyvering and made up my own, so we should be all right. We're going to put this on first. Found that in the toolbox. I'm just going to clamp it in place. That goes on. Broke that off the old throttle. I'm going to use that as a washer. And then that feeds through there. And there we go, evened out. Push it harder. Let's just feed it through. So what's happening is you feed it through there, and you can just see it there, a little white plug there. You're just going to push it in and feed it at the same time. There it is. Let me wrap a bit of tape around it. So that's the throttle all done and complete. That should work. So we're going to just test it out. Power's up, hasn't gone bang. Going to lift up the front wheel. Cool. And then we're going to go locate it and push it down. Right, so I've run a little bit of double-sided tape around here. It's got like a foam texture to it, so it should keep it weatherproofed as well. And then just line that up, face it down, and then give it a good push. You'd have to give that a really good tug to get it off. So that's in my books, that's done. That's out of fire. There we go. So the light works, as you can see. And it powers off. Yep. Right, so I'm all but done. I'm just going to add a little bit of this on. So after all that, I've got to change the rear brake light anyway, because it's dead, it doesn't work. So I've got to take the back wheel arch off. Mudguard? Yeah, I've got to take the mudguard off. Take that screw out. Just pop it through the hole and a tube. Power on. Turn the light on, we know that's on, and then that one's on, and then if we push the brake it should flash, which it does. Right, bring me it again. Make this shit. So what we're going to do now is link the Bluetooth to my phone, or the scooter to my phone, and we're going to change some of the settings.